when Walter Griffin won the international competition for the design of the Australian National Capital, he said, "I have planned a city not like any other city in the world, an ideal city, the city of the future." His words were prophetic. Over many decades, this vision has been embraced by successive governments and built with genuine commitment, despite being hampered by depression and World War. The Griffin plan has proven to be practical and flexible, robust enough to accommodate the seat of government and our national cultural institutions, as well as home to some 320,000 people. Today, Canberra is recognised as one of the great urban achievements of the world. The Australian National Capital represents our collective aspirations and values. It's a city worthy of our pride. At the start of the 21st century, we must build on this inspirational legacy if we are to realise the full potential of our investment and secure the future of our capital. The Griffin legacy is the blueprint for future development of the central national areas. At the heart of the capital, we have wonderful tourist facilities and beautiful lakeside parks close to the Parliament and the city centre. There are still many areas currently used as car parks or sterilised by overly complex roads and intersections. They limit the vitality and accessibility that Australians expect from their capital. These same areas offer great potential for new residential, commercial, recreation and cultural uses, with people-friendly connections between the city, the lake and the Parliament, just as Griffin had always intended. City Hill, a corner of Griffin's great national triangle, is the focal point for Canberra's city centre and a gateway to the parliamentary area. A cosmopolitan precinct will replace the surface car parks with new residences, offices, shops and cafes, alongside existing public buildings and theatres. Like Centennial Park in Sydney, City Hill will become a central urban park with sweeping vistas to Parliament House and the lake, a green meeting place for city dwellers and an oasis for busy commuters. Griffin planned to bring the city down to the lake. A new land bridge over the freeway will transform this area, providing sites for a mix of homes, convention and cultural facilities, shops and restaurants. Reclaiming part of the foreshore to establish the lake edge as Griffin had originally proposed will create a vibrant and spacious waterfront and lakeside promenade. A high-span pedestrian bridge will link the National Museum to the south side of the lake, connecting cultural attractions and creating a rich new visitor experience. Constitution Avenue was designed to be a grand boulevard lined with shops, cafes, residential and commercial buildings. This lively urban character will finally be realised with upgraded efficient road infrastructure and attractive streetscapes. The avenue will become a knowledge corridor, drawing together students from the education institutions along it, the Australian National Universities, Canberra Institute of Technology and the Royal Military College Duntry. To the east, a secure government precinct will extend to the Defence Headquarters at Russell. An overpass of the Kings Avenue and Parkway intersection will make access much easier to the city, the airport and Parliament House. Griffin envisaged the parliamentary area as a place for the Australian people to commemorate and celebrate their achievements. It is already home to many national attractions and events. With a new shuttle bus service, ferry access and lakeside promenade, visitors will find it easier to move about to access their favourite Canberra landmarks and museums. Exciting contemporary cities value their public parks and waterfronts as places for people to enjoy. We are lucky that Lakeside, Griffin, Commonwealth Park and Kings Park comprise the centrepiece of Griffin's plan. These treasures of our city will be enlivened with new opportunities for commemoration and recreation. The Wrong Terrace will become an outdoor gathering space, and the wetlands to the east, a leading ecotourism area. When the idea of Canberra was first conceived, The Australian people wanted to build a beautiful city that symbolised our unity as a nation. The Griffin plan is an important part of our past and our future. Through an investment in the Griffin legacy, Canberra will stand proudly in the new century amongst the great national capitals of the world. An Australian place reflecting our stories, our culture, our values.